تحدثت حاليا عن انه لابد لجميع المتخصصين في البي ار والكوميونيكيشن حاليا ان يلتقطوا انفسهم، يعطوا لنفسهم فرصه لاعاده تفهم ماذا يريد عملائهم منهم، وبالتالي العمل بنفس ادوات العلاقات العامه فيما قبل الكورونا دون النظر لما حدث لن يفيد في هذه المرحله. وايضا تحدثت عن ان بناء الثقه واعاده الثقه والامل هم من اهم وظائف وادوار ومسؤوليات اي متخصص يعمل في العلاقات العامه والكوميونيكيشن، وانا اتفق معك تماما في هذا الدور، وانه لابد لنا جميعا ان نتريث حتى نعرف ماذا سنفعل في المستقبل وماذا سنقدم في الخطوات التاليه. وايضا اعتقد انه على المؤسسات ايضا ان تقوم بهذا الدور، والا تطلب من المعنيين بالعلاقات العامه والتواصل سرعه العمل قبل البدء في تفهم وضع السوق الجديد ووضع المستفيد الجديد. اتفق معك تماما في هذا. الحقيقه برضو جالنا في تعليق دلوقتي بيقول ما هي الطريقه الجديده للحفاظ على دور العلاقات العامه والتواصل، واعتقد احنا اتكلمنا عنها. والحقيقه في اسئله كثيره بتسال عن هل سيتغير مسمى العلاقات العامه؟ يعني تعتقد انه لن يكون هناك public relations او ستكون هناك العلاقات العامه الرقميه، سيكون هناك التواصل، ولكن لفظ العلاقات العامه سيتغير مستقبلا؟
Well, it's, you know, people have this debate of changing the word PR has happened in many times in the history, and I don't know why people are skeptical about this term. I don't like this one. You know, what is important is in fact, it's well, it's what is a little bit difficult with this name is that public relations doesn't mean anything. Well, it means that you have relation with the audience, but it doesn't mean what kind of relation. It doesn't mean anything really. So this is why I guess in history many times people have tried to change or adapt this word between influence marketing and that kind of stuff. So opinion marketing, opinion communication, etc. Well, that's not whatever. What is important is not how we call it, is what we do. And what is important is that this notion of establishing mutually beneficial relationship with people will still be key. Will it be only digital? I don't think so, because people have, it will be easy, and digital is everywhere. In every conversation and every decision, there's a digital component in it. But it doesn't mean that people will only have this digital experience. In the marketing, we know that before buying a product or before taking a decision, people have multiple touch points. Digital is one of them. Could be on social networks, could be on online magazine, etc. But it will be also in real life. We're sharing with people, sharing with friends, giving an opinion to family members, etc., etc. So it's a mix. Digital is everywhere, but it's not only digital. So if you call it digital PR, it will mean only that you're addressing one part of PR and not all of it. Because addressing all the part of PR is about, you know, putting together all the means that will help you establish this relationship with the audience and with your customers. So it's not a problem of term. It's not it's a problem of what do you want to achieve, and what you want to achieve is to build this relationship with your audience. And this is what is important. The term probably will stay because it's very easy to put people in boxes, you know. But the notion of what you need to achieve, what you need to do, will still remain.
أشكرك كريستوف. أيضا هناك سؤال من الجزائر بخصوص الاستراتيجيات الواجب أن تتبعها في الجانب الاتصالي والإعلامي، خاصة فيما يتعلق بالاتصال المؤسسي. فهل هناك نصيحة لمن يعملون في الاتصال المؤسسي كريستوف والخاص بالاستراتيجيات؟
Yeah. Institution communication is one of the most tricky one, is one of the most difficult one. Because if you measure the trust level, governments and institutions are among the less trusted organization. So the starting point is very low, right? So if you want to build the trust, you come from very low, because those institutions, public institutions, are not the most trusted organization that you can imagine. How you can build this trust? So what could be the tips to build trust again and for institution? Is to be easy to deal with, is to become easy to deal with. The problem of institution is not that they are leading governments, institutions, towns, cities, regions, etc. The problem of most organizations, public institutions, is that it's very difficult to deal with. Do you want to have a work permit? You want to have a permit for your house? You want to have an ability for family, I don't know, stuff, etc. It is always very difficult and very complex and sometimes very obscure how you can get what you want from institution. You have the feeling that public institution should be at your service because they are living out from the tax that you pay, right? But the reality is the opposite. You feel that it's extremely challenging, extremely difficult to deal with institution. And there are many examples all around the world where institutions have gained trust, a lot of trust, by being more accessible and being more easy to deal with. I'll just give you an example. In many countries in Europe, you don't pay tax anymore by filling very complex forms and things like that, and it's everything is happening online. It's 1-2 clicks, or it goes, and you don't have to do anything. And now if you take a country like France or UK or Belgium, you don't have to do anything to pay your tax, because your tax is taken from your salary. When your company is paying you, there's a percentage of it that is getting to the tax office, tax administration. And what we have seen in those countries is that the level of confidence into the tax administration is very high, because you don't have to deal with it anymore. Everything is done. Everything is done on your behalf. Everything is done behind you. You trust that, okay, it works. And then people say, oh, it's very well managed. And it's a very trustworthy organization. And this is the way it's. And in many cases, when you become more easy to deal with, you become trusted. And I believe that this is a very important direction to follow for public institution, is how to simplify the life of the people I'm dealing with. And how can I make sure that the people who I'm dealing with, whatever they want to get from me, from my institution, will get it easily, quickly. And then mechanically, the level of trust will grow.